Hi Libra, love and light to you all here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're here with your full moon in Pisces reading. Are you ready, Libra? I'm seeing, oh my goodness, Libra. I'm getting like, I'm feeling like almost like it's that like not nausea, okay, but I'm seeing it as like almost like a nervous sort of butterflies in the stomach sort of tension, okay? I'm seeing it and feeling it like that. I'm seeing someone who is almost like getting ready to even meet with someone. I'm seeing someone who is really like actually getting very, very much prepared to have a certain also, I'm hearing face-to-face, I'm hearing confrontation. I'm just getting like butterflies for you, Libra, like big time. Okay, and it was interesting because I was meditating on her energy. As I was meditating on her energy before I turned the camera, I was again like kind of seeing you, like, and I was getting this feeling of like primping almost, like looking yourself in the mirror, like getting everything all ready. I'm hearing it all staged out. Okay, I don't know what it's alluding to. It's taken as well, but and I'm seeing like it's though with a certain air of seriousness. Okay, and that you are also clearing the decks. I'm hearing getting ready to have this conversation. Ace of Swords pops out perpendicularly exactly to the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is a cycle. I'm hearing it is a cycle that has been a long one. I'm hearing, but we're getting ready to finish it off. And it could be, someone wanting to come forward and profess something, also announce something, perhaps present something. Ten of Swords in reverse. I got the Ace of Swords is right over the Daughter of Swords. Wow, major. I'm hearing also confession. Major. Six of Swords right over this Ace of Swords, and here comes the Father of Wands. And somebody perhaps is making an offer to someone. You got the Three of Wands as well coming through right next to the Father of Wands. Someone is perhaps coming forward to represent something, someone, some opportunity. They may be wanting to make an offer to someone. I'm seeing again someone getting like really all decked out. I'm hearing as well to come forward and make someone I'm hearing also a surprise visit. Here comes the Hierophant. I'm hearing surprise. I'm hearing surprise offer. The Hierophant in reverse, the Father of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing though someone feels like a little they're feeling a little nervous. I don't know what that's about. It might be related to timing. Like someone might be thinking, are they going to accept? I'm hearing as well the offer, the Seven of Swords upright, the Empress in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles upright. Yeah, someone feels like they can't read their mind. Here comes the Daughter of Cups as well at the base of the Empress. This energy came through in the Pisces reading as well as the Gemini reading. Someone feels like I don't know. I'm hearing I feel like I don't get them. I'm hearing mystery. I'm hearing that song. What's that song? Okay, anyhow, so you could be dealing with someone's got a lot of water in their chart, specifically a Scorpio, especially a Scorpio. I'm hearing a Scorpio woman. I'm hearing specifically what is considered female. Always take it as you will. Everyone's got the feminine and the masculine propensities, right? But, okay, now, the star here right over the Son of Wands and the Lovers. I'm seeing someone get so so nervous though at a certain point where they're like, I don't know who I am. I'm hearing walking through the front door like this. Hold on a second. Okay, okay, wait a second. I'm hearing what is my role again? And I'm seeing someone almost feels like they get a little even psyched out. I don't know, like they're thinking of again making some sort of presentation, showing up at someone's door. I'm hearing and it's like right before they do, and it may actually involve 1 second. Okay, we're gonna get to that in a little bit, but it's like in the way of like they're about to I'm hearing also meet their stepfather. I don't know what that's doing. Anyhow, okay, and I'm seeing like not necessarily is it always literal, right? A general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, a private reading, Libra. As of yet, I do offer those still. You can access those via the link in the bio box below. You can book directly there, and that will be one-on-one. If you'd like a live reading, those are pre-recorded, those that you'll see on the website, and via the links in the bio box below. If you'd like a live reading though, one-on-one via the phone, then we can schedule that via an email, alchemyandyou@gmail.com. Click through there to email, and I believe the email is also in the bio. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, click through there, and you can email, and then we'll set up via email a private live reading. All right. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And whatever you feel guided to read further on as well. Six of Cups in reverse in the Tower, and I'm seeing someone almost like when they are arriving. I'm hearing when they're approaching that front door, they're like, okay, who are they? Yeah, I'm hearing that's something that I feel like I could never really figure out, even if I tested it. Okay, I'm hearing specifically you could be dealing with a Pisces. All right, someone with a lot of water in their chart. Again, I'm hearing also Cancer, Capricorn. I'm hearing as well, big time Cancer for a number of you dealing with Cancer. And it's like, I'm seeing, you know, it's like, I'm hearing no. It's like at that point, it's not any longer a matter of who they are. It's a matter of who I think I am. And I'm seeing someone almost gets like shaken up a little bit. Like I'm hearing they don't know. I'm hearing how to even, I'm hearing like time things anymore. I don't know what that's a little like. They meet someone and they're like, hi. Like, I don't know, they've got this like look on their face. Like they're like looking at someone and they're trying to understand themselves through this other person. It's really interesting. I don't know what that's alluding to. It's really kind of like also weird. I don't know. They're looking at this person and they're like, should I also tell them? I'm hearing that I'm going home. I don't know what that's alluding to. 10 of Wands upright, right over the moon in reverse, 7 of Pentacles upright, and 9 of Swords in reverse. Someone feels like they don't know also someone's reaction. They feel like they can't really call it out, at least quite yet. The World in reverse, and it's a little hazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like someone feels perhaps that there are things that they don't see about this situation. They don't see. They don't quite get. They don't also immediately, it's not immediate. There's something that someone feels is almost like, it's like moving in slow motion almost, when they're interacting in this space in some kind of way. And, you know, it's almost like someone may also be under the influence. I'm hearing drinking. Unfortunately, I'm hearing as well drugs. I'm not what is considered a drug, right? Hopefully not in any kind of way. I would take it as you will, and not necessarily positive, negative, or neutral, or any kind of way. I always take it as you will. Always a matter of interpretation, perspective, right, Capricorn? But you have the Devil and the Death card, the Eight of Cups, and for a number of you, you know, be it some sort of a space of feeling addiction. I'm not sure again what this is alluding to, but Scorpio and Capricorn can both speak to that sort of that fixed space of obsession as well. If we think about the Devil and the Death card, specifically with the Eight of Cups in the center, like something that someone feels like it's never good enough. I don't know what that's alluding to, and hopefully not. But I'm seeing that someone perhaps has even a long history of I'm hearing a drug use, and I hope that that's not the case. Mother of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Daughter of Pentacles. Now, you know, the caffeine can be considered as well. Even having certain thoughts, I'm hearing obsessively, can be considered, you know, somewhat of an addiction, right? The Father of Pentacles, and not to say that that is true. Okay, just kind of channeling what's coming through. This could be a perspective or a perception that someone is sort of seeing someone else through the lens of. I'm hearing as well, where they're like, yeah, you know, I'm hearing like someone maybe looks at someone and is like, I feel like this is excessive. I'm hearing as well, like they look at someone or they feel that a certain situation encourages them to be or to act in ways that is excessive, like in ways that they feel also they can't control themselves in. And be that, you know, simply in on an emotional level where it's like, I feel like I can't control myself. I'm hearing I can't control myself in this situation. I don't know what that's alluding to. But to say in the way as well, you know, we don't necessarily know what the driving force really is. I'm not sure again what that's alluding to here with the Devil and the Death card and the Eight of Cups, but someone is like addicted to pain. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I hope that's not the case, but it's coming through, and I'm just channeling it. The Seven of Cups upright, the 10 of Cups upright, and the World in reverse. Someone here, I'm hearing also though really wants to make a change. I'm hearing they want to make a break from this space, whatever it is. The Fool here, mirroring the Eight of Cups, and you know, be this also the subconscious, the psyche. Here comes the Justice card reverse. I was just thinking, like, wait a second, this is a Libra reading. Capricorn coming through so strongly, the Death card coming through so strongly, and it's like almost as if that is the focus here around this Eight of Cups. But lo and behold, here comes the Justice card at the base of the Eight of Cups. And so for a number of you, there might have been this this could be a discussion that someone is having. They might be talking about also different types of I'm hearing like theories on perhaps the concept of addiction, of obsession. I'm not sure again what those are. Here comes the Moon in reverse. Okay, let's not get into that. But the focus is for a number of you, perhaps for a number of you, there was a decision that was made or that needed to be made that would even kind of like make things more balanced. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but for a number of you, maybe someone is actually taking an executive role here. Here comes the Daughter of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, mirroring the Eight of Cups. Someone perhaps has made a decision to move on from a certain space, like environment that was not healthy. I'm hearing was not good for them. I'm hearing some kind of way like and it might have been an actual social circumstance that someone was in that they felt like it was really like not, again, like it wasn't healthy. The High Priestess in reverse, the Mother of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man coming through, mirroring the High Priestess. Something you definitely did with the Pisces. Okay, or this could be the activation of your own chart. Now, those of you, let's say, who have a lot of Neptune in your chart, or you've got, you know, a lot of Pisces, a lot of planets in Pisces, and if you like to calculate that, if you don't know, you know, where your planets sort of reside, you can calculate that by clicking the link in the bio box below, and that will calculate your signs for you. And whatever it may be, if, let's say, you know, you do have a lot of Pisces in your chart, or Neptune, a lot of planets in the 12th house as well, there may be this sort of accent on how this energy is being channeled, right? Pisces and Neptune, the 12th house, is somewhat of an illusionary energy space, okay? It's like Neptune, the dissolving of the boundaries, right? That kind of comprise this third dimension. It's not like Saturn, right? Where Saturn is like, okay, rules and time and distance and you know, the objective sort of oversight of the long term of how everything kind of can be carried out and created. No, Neptune is more like, yes, we create, but by way of the mind, how we envision, how we can sort of observe of our own perspective, I'm hearing, of what we actually see. Interesting. So, and what we don't, what we feel. And so Neptune is somewhat, it's an energy that dissolves in a certain way. Boundaries that we feel make certain things real or not, and take it as you will, whatever that may mean, you know, so what can kind of define or label also certain things, and it can in a way speak of the dissolving of boundaries. So in the higher form of expression, Neptune is very creative, very imaginative. In another way, right, Neptune can also rule, unfortunately, drugs, and I'm hearing alcohol abuse, I'm hearing overuse, I'm hearing as well, and you know, how is that energy being channeled, right? It's like, are we losing ourselves? I'm hearing in our vision of our mission. I'm hearing in our vision, no judgment at all in any kind of way. But are we losing ourselves in a good way, or are we kind of like are we blurring? I'm hearing are we blurring in between the lines? I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but Daughter of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, for a number of you, and this might be someone who you're interacting with, or some aspect of your environment that you feel you need to be adjusted a little bit, or someone feels or you feel someone needs to, let's say, adjust a little bit. The Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups, it's beautiful energy, whatever this is that comes through the Daughter of Cups. And this might be someone who you know very well, actually. Somebody who you, I'm hearing the letter M. Molly, I'm hearing Marge, I'm hearing Marty, I'm hearing Marty Gross as well. Ace of Cups coming through right over the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, now, whatever it is though, I'm hearing the letter P as well, the Hangman reverse. I'm hearing Persian with the Daughter of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing Persian. I'm hearing the letter A as well. Addie, I'm hearing. Okay, now, there is alleviation here. I'm hearing specifically like someone makes a break, and this might not, well, I'm saying that this is something that is being brought out. Okay, one second, let's clear the energy here. What does that really mean? Okay, so someone could be actually opening up a certain conversation, like they come forward and they're like, hey, let's start to talk about this. I'm hearing as well, it might be an intervention. Yes, Seven of Pentacles upright with the Fool. Let's get on higher ground. I'm hearing on new ground, no judgment at all. Not necessarily is it that, you know, certain ways of being are better than others. And let's say it like this as well. Meditation could be considered also a certain form of I'm hearing intoxication. I'm hearing it in that way. Interesting. Now, this might be someone who you're engaging with, okay, that has this conversation with you where, you know, you might be talking about, you know, certain levels through which you also, I'm hearing you experience life. I'm hearing also love. And I'm seeing like someone is talking about extremes, and someone is perhaps coming through and putting things in a certain perspective. You might actually be talking to a therapist, the Hermit coming through as well. Someone who is like, well, I'm here to kind of balance things out in terms of at least how we address it. I'm not sure again what that's alluding to, but again, you got the Hermit here coming through. The Hermit can speak of looking at the fine-tuned details of things, right? The Hermit can often speak of healing energy, and if you've got a lot of Virgo in your chart, this might be a propensity of yours, where this might be you feeling like I feel like I have the ability to kind of, you know, make others more aware of the objective sort of perspective of what's going on. And, you know, when there is a lot of emotion involved, sometimes we can get sort of, I'm hearing interdependent into that space. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. We could feel kind of like that we are, I'm hearing interpreters of time. I'm hearing of time that we feel we can't keep. I don't know what that's like. We somehow, again, it's like we lose track of, or we lose touch with. Okay, I'm hearing the boundaries of also understanding the space, and I'm seeing that yes, the boundaries of understanding this also experience, and I'm seeing that someone comes in to really ground the energy space. Okay, and you might be dealing with a Virgo. Here comes again the Hermit, definitely, and this person cares a whole lot. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing they not only care, they are actually here. They are guided. I'm hearing they've been guided to come into your world in this way, into your life. I'm hearing to paint the picture a little more differently. I'm not sure what that's alluding to here. Now the Hangman reverse and the Ace of Cups upright. Now I'm hearing it's a sobering effect. Now let's go back here. You have the Chariot, the Temperance card, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Sometimes it's tricky because the talks don't always tell us what we want to hear. Okay, I'm hearing that with the Chariot, the Temperance card, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Like someone perhaps is provoking or stimulating someone to have also a new way of looking at things. I'm not sure what that's a little bit. I'm hearing it has to do with the perspective. I'm hearing perception, and sometimes it's kind of confusing. I'm hearing as well here with the Death card and the Four of Wands. Maybe someone isn't. I'm seeing someone almost like saying, "Hey, why don't you like start meditating?" I'm hearing that as well. Hey, why don't you start? Wow, I'm seeing someone running with this like bright blue aquamarine colored like lunch bag, like lunch tote, and they're running to the ice cream shop. I don't know what it's alluding to. Like, again, sugar can also be considered. Anyhow, okay. And you know, someone might be kind of like giving someone also coaching, okay, like advice, like even encouragement to. I'm hearing also like change your diet around a little bit. I don't know what that's alluding to, but you could be dealing with someone who's really like I'm hearing they're the Hierophant. I'm hearing with rules. When it comes down to, you could be dealing with a naturopath, even a healer. I'm hearing singleton. I'm hearing singular. I'm hearing single. I'm hearing Aguilera. I'm hearing specifically. Okay. And I'm hearing Aguila. I'm hearing Aguilla. Okay, I don't know what this is. Anyhow, you'll be dealing. One second. I'm hearing painting. I'm hearing Aguilar. I'm hearing Aguilera. Okay, again, I'm hearing Aguilla. Okay, anyhow, the Death card here with this, with the Magician. There's a lot of strength. I'm hearing that perhaps we are starting to build around the notion of also. I'm hearing the experience here that we want to have with the Empress. For me, this could actually be related to fertility. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but what is considered the Empress here for you. For a number of you, I'm hearing even like longevity, anti-aging. For a number of you, could be getting really involved in a new sort of program where you're like, yeah, I wanna really focus on. I wanna really think about also. I'm hearing my thoughts a little more deeply. Okay, like how, let's say, my psychology around also the concept of food is related to that which is physical. I'm hearing emotional. Okay, but before we get into that, Libra, I'm seeing for a number of you that for a number of you, there's something that you're eating that might be affecting like even your nervous system. I don't know what that's alluding to, but someone here, again, the Hermit coming through. Like, it's really interesting. I'm seeing that there's someone here who's almost like they encourage you to take a really active approach here. Like whenever you have even a little too much to drink, I don't know what that's, they like call you up and they're like, hey, how are you doing? And you're like, what? Okay, how did you know that I was like I'm hearing Sotheby's again. I don't know what, it could be also a spending addiction. Okay, the Father of Pentacles upright, the Two of Wands in reverse. And I'm seeing like someone perhaps here It could also be your accountant, like they could be reviewing, but it could also be a naturopath, someone who works also with the physical body. Even like I'm hearing a therapist, I'm hearing a physiotherapist, I'm hearing also a psychotherapist, someone who is understanding of also your activities, like from a different perspective. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Like they may take like a mind, body, soul approach to what activities you take on. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to Libra. I'm going to extend the reading. We'll continue with the extended reading. Here you go, the High Priestess, look it off into the future. Perhaps someone here who you're connecting with, a soulmate. I'm hearing a big time soulmate, someone who you see as a guide, somebody who is perhaps even as you feel it, really, I'm hearing guided. I'm hearing they play a certain guided role here. Love and light to enjoy this period. And again, there might be someone here who comes through who you feel is very, very special. Whatever this energy space is, Daughter of Cups, High Priestess, somebody who you feel I'm hearing has something to say to you that will change your world. I'm not sure again what that's alluding to in particular, but I'm seeing the Six of Cups on the ground. The High Priestess, it could be something that is professed, even something that though is communicated. I'm hearing professed here as well with the Hermit and the Star. This is something that perhaps someone has been waiting to communicate. All right, we'll see what comes through in the extended reading. Feel free to click through to the link in the bio box below. Get routed there. Love and light to you. Bye.